You're not the bad guy, but you need to hear this. This video is going to focus on understanding why you feel like the bad guy, and not in a Billie Eilish 2019 post-pandemic kind of way, but in a you always end up as a scapegoat in situations kind of way. Maybe you always stand up for people, but nobody does it for you. Before we fix problems or get you some help, we need to understand why that happens. The reason it always happens is because you let it happen. If everyone is looking to you to fix something, speak up, break the news to someone that maybe you don't like when they interrupt, or hey, maybe don't act like a black person around my black girlfriend because it's weird. Stuff like that, which is uncomfortable but needs to be said. If they're looking to you to tell it like it is, the honest truth, and you always do it, then that's what they'll expect of you. If that's been you in these situations and maybe you're sick of it, here's what you do. Are you ready? You don't do it. I'll explain. Do you always have to speak up on behalf of other people? It's probably because you're the more confident one in the friend group or your family, and nobody else has the guts to say the truth or just say their opinion. But maybe your opinion is unpopular right now, or people are just afraid to speak their mind, so it falls to you. But because you are the one who said it, you're also the one to take the fall for it. Even though you know at least one other person is thinking the same thing, you're still the one who gets blamed for it. Back in high school, I was one of the louder friends of my group, and I only had like 3 friends, and life has changed a lot since then. But if one of us had a problem with another person, they would always expect me to say something on behalf of them, which made me look like the bad guy, or another word beginning with B. And I hated that because it made me lose friends, even though some of them understood years later. It still made high school kind of crappy at the time. This is what you do. If everyone's looking to you to speak on behalf of them and you always end up being that person, then say that. Say, okay, I always do it and people hate me for it. Please can someone else speak this time because I'm sick of being the bad guy. Something like that. This way you've told them what you feel, how you feel, and what happens because of it. And if they say, well, what if they hate me then? Or what if they get mad? Reply with, yeah, now you know how I feel. Imagine the people that probably hate me to this day because I took a bullet for you guys. Now it's your turn. And if they don't do it, they're not ready to be a good friend. Or if it's family, it means your family is a little selfish. My advice is very general. Obviously, apply the situation, the context to the advice I'm giving you. I don't know the people in your life and I don't know the specific thing that you're struggling with. So, take it with a pinch of salt. Sorry, I don't want to ruin your life or anything. For a lot of these videos, you might be thinking, why should I listen to Sangeeta? She's so young. She's too young. She's so pretty. She's basically perfect. I'm joking, but why should you listen to me? Because we are different and our experiences are different, which means you can learn something from me and I can learn something from you. So being the scapegoat, what does that mean? Basically, are you always being blamed for other people's mistakes? Are you always taking the blame and stuff? This is more intentional. If you're being blamed by someone else for their mistakes and you didn't choose to take the fall for them, then that's unhealthy and you shouldn't be friends with them, associate with them, because they're literally getting you into trouble. However, if you're taking a bullet for someone else intentionally, you need to make sure that they do the same for you, otherwise it can be unhealthy. Or at least make sure they still respect you, they're not taking advantage of your kindness, because what you're doing is a nice thing. And sometimes you might think, nah, that's just the right thing to do, it's not about me being kind. But in reality, not everyone was raised to think like that. So don't let people abuse your kindness, otherwise you'll be a pushover and people will use you. Some ways people take advantage is by literally begging you to take the blame for something, and then the next day they haven't even asked to see how you are, they haven't catched up with you in ages, they're only in your life if they ever need something. That shows they don't care. Actions speak louder than words. Another way is in the way they talk about you to other people. Obviously this one's harder because, to find out, they show you a different person to what they really are, two-faced, but if you even hear the tiniest rumor that they're chatting about you, or they're saying things like, I just need to click my fingers and she'll do it, or nah, he's a sheep, he'll do what I say, it clearly shows that they think you're inferior to them, they're superior to you in some way. So don't take the fall for people who don't care about you, because when you fall for anything, you will stand for nothing and they will walk all over you. I don't know why I was so dramatic there. Sorry. Anyway, this part is for anyone who's in high school, secondary school, and you're watching this video. I barely speak to those people I used to be friends with when I was in high school. I was a louder one of the friend group and all of that. That's because not all of them ended up being the right friend for me, even if they are good people. And some of them just had other things going on in their life. And maybe I wasn't the right friend for them either. Just know that not everyone in your life right now is going to be in your life tomorrow or the next year, 2 years from now, whatever, even the next month. Life is short, people are temporary. You don't know how many people I see on my Snapchat flashbacks from like 3 years ago who I don't even talk to anymore because they were never meant to be a lifelong friend. It happens. Don't dwell on the loss of friendships that didn't work out. It was always meant to be.